I am a member of minority community and I reject all form of revenge-driven politics in Bangladesh. Today I am not speaking about politics, I am not speaking about any party or ideology. Today I am speaking about human life. I am speaking about 7 names, people who no longer have a voice, but whose deaths are questioning our conscience. 7 deaths, 1 country, 1 question, where is justice?
The killing of a Hindu man in Bangladesh's killing of Dipu Chandra Das.
ধর্ম অবমাননার অভিযোগকে কেন্দ্র করে ময়মনসিংহের ভালুকায় উত্তেজিত জনতার হাতে তুলে দেওয়ার অভিযোগ উঠেছে।
A very simple question. Are the lives of minority citizens in Bangladesh truly safe? Or have their lives become nothing more than statistics? Dipu Chandra Das, a young working class man, an ordinary citizen, these 3 became his death sentence. Fast.
आप लोग गाजा पट्टी में होने वाले किसी भी उस पर आंसू बहाते हैं, लेकिन आपकी जबान से एक शब्द नहीं निकल रहा है क्योंकि एक दलित नौजवान मारा गया बांग्लादेश में।
First the police detained him, then handed him over and raised mob for hours. A mob publicly beat him to death, then set the body on fire. An act that suppresses even Maldival barbarity, yet police were present nearby by busy controlling traffic. Later, police and investigation sources confirmed there was no evidence of religious blasphemy. So the question remains, if the accusation was false, who is responsible for this death? Can a remake take a human life? Why are police deployed to ensure security? Can police legally hand over a citizen to a mob? They clearly failed. After this killing, another death followed. Because the attackers of Dipu Chandra Das had been punished immediately and simply perhaps these deaths wouldn't have happened. Amrit Mondol, another ordinary man, another ordinary life ended suddenly. In Rasbari, a mob beat him to death. The state described it as a criminal incident, but we ask, if law exists, why does the mob become the judge? Why the state fails? Then came Khokon Chandra Das, a businessman, a backbone of his family. He was attacked at night, stabbed repeatedly, and to ensure his death and prevent identification of the attackers, petrol was poured on his body. And he was set on fire. He did not die immediately. For several days he fought for his life before finally dying. The question is, where was the state during this time? After such brutality, has justice truly been ensured? Brajendra Biswas. Once again, the victim was Brajendra Biswas, a member of security forces whose duty was to protect others. According to reports, he was shot dead by a colleague at his workplace with the justification of friendly fire or by mistake. It was labeled as a personal dispute. But the question arises, when minority citizens die one after another, is personal dispute an adequate explanation, or we are deliberately ignoring a large pattern? Then came Rana Pratap, a businessman and a local media worker. In an open market in broad daylight, unknown gunmen shoot him dead. Even today, the question remains, who did it, why did they do it, and have they been arrested? The 6th victim was Moni Chakroborti, a small businessman. While returning home after closing his shop, he was killed with sharp weapons. Afterwards, local people took to the street demanding justice. In Bangladesh, when minorities are attacked, the media often diverts attention by highlighting and relating to national stories, so the discussion on minority persecution fade away. This is number 7. I was deeply shocked after receiving the news. I don't even know what to say. Really, I feel very sad. In Dagonbuya, a rickshaw driver, Samir Kumar Das, was beaten and hacked to death. After the murder, his battery-powered rickshaw was stolen. The incident occurred late Sunday night, January 11, near the Dagonbuya Upazila Hospital. Police believe the killing was a premeditated murder. The victim was killed using local weapons, according to the officer Faizul Azim Noman. In a country where the government prepares its narrative even before an attack happens, planning how to suppress and cover it up, how minorities be issued in such country. In this country, election means the persecution of minorities. To build a vote bank, to more operation one can carry out, the more votes you expect to get. Yeah, it's happening. Across all political parties, we are seeing the one single objective to raise minorities from this country. 7 people, 7 streaks, 7 different professions. Yet, one common truth, they all members of from minority communities, they all suffered violent deaths. Justice remain incomplete, slow and deeply questionable. These are not just 7 deaths. This is a message of fear, a message of government silence, a message of minority uncertainty. Dear United Nations, your human rights certificate states every human life has the equal value. So we ask you, why not independent investigation into these killings begin? Why not special protection for minorities be ensured in Bangladesh? Why not international monitoring start to prevent such deaths in the future? The government of India and USA, you have repeatedly spoken about human rights for the peace and stability of this region. So raise these issues in international forums, fulfill your diplomatic and humanitarian responsibility. A statement alone is not enough. Only when you raise your voice globally can minorities here breathe with some sense of security. This video is for life, for justice, for humanity. If you believe even one life has value, share this video. Raise questions, do not remain silent. Because history teaches us silence too can sometimes become a crime. You will understand that incident, so what's happening with us if you live here. If you become a minority like 90% of people, majority. Thank you so much for watching this video. Now it's time to share.